As if dealing with wildfires and evacuations isn't enough, BC Wildfire Service is now warning people of AI-generated images of fires on social media that are spreading misinformation. I'll show you two as an example. These two images were generated by AI. They're shared on social media accounts, allegedly showing recent BC wildfires. The province's wildfire agency says the photos, first of all, don't accurately show the terrain, the fire size, or even the fire behavior. So for more on how AI and misinformation are further complicating wildfire season, I'm joined this morning by Gordon McBain, Professor Emeritus of Geography and Environment at Western University. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why are we seeing this increase of AI and misinformation in this wildfire season in particular?
Well, I think part of it is there are certain organizations that like to amplify the effects of certain things. They want to provide misinformation for a variety of commercial or societal reasons. And I think it's so important that we recognize that misinformation is becoming a very large risk, as was stated recently in a report from the World Economic Forum's Global Risk Assessment, which put misinformation as the highest global risk around the globe. So it's not just in Canada, it's globally an issue. And we need to find ways, working with the media, to, let's say, inform Canadians in a way that they know what to do and what's happening on wildfires or severe weather, tornadoes, as you were talking about a minute ago, and other things that are part of our news, so that they can take the right actions and not be misinformed about the risks.
We should mention to our viewers as well, some of those pictures that we were just sharing with you are actual video footage and photographs, not AI generated. How do these kinds of issues further complicate wildfire season, which is already so tough for officials to deal with?
Yes, well, wildfires are really building up in their occurrence and frequency because of the changing climate. We're having a much warmer climate, more hot days, and it's also drier in the forestry areas, and that leads to a combustion of the risks of fires happening, and most of them are started by lightning or other weather events that leads to the fires that are causing, well, unfortunately, loss of life and loss of homes and property. And people need to, first of all, hear from people like you, Anne-Marie, and others as to how they can respond to it. And I'm with an Institute for Catastrophic Loss Reduction that puts on its website the little, let's say, a brochure in terminology and pictures and things that can show you how to make your home and property less vulnerable, less exposed to wildfires if they're coming anywhere near your home and property.
Can you connect the dots for us, how someone encountering misinformation, like some of those photographs we shared off the top, during a climate emergency might be adversely affected? Well,
I think the misinformation could lead people to take the wrong actions. I don't think it's at least I hope in most cases, it's not a direct effect on the people in terms of their own personal situation, so much as the misinformation misguides them and gives them the wrong approaches to take. Now, unfortunately, from what we're hearing, the use of AI and misinformation is expanding across many domains, not just wildfire information, but across weather, but also on economics and social issues, and unfortunately personal issues involving people who are being, let's say, attacked. And I find this is very, very difficult. And the strategies we need across our governments at all levels, from municipal to provincial to federal, and working internationally, because this stuff travels across international borders, in ways that we can, first of all, try and get these people who are producing that misinformation are stopped, and we can provide people with the correct information through media sources and information directly from governments to their local people, so the actions they take are the correct ones.
You know, fighting back against misinformation, I have found, is probably very similar to fighting back against wildfires. It's got to be twofold. There's prevention, and then there's also tackling it head on with actual facts and actual fighting. Gordon McBain, great to have you with us this morning. Thanks for your time, and have a good weekend.
Thank you, and thank you for all the great work you do in communicating to Canadians and all others the the real information and the actions they should take.
We work hard to do so. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.